I will accept Biden if you give me Biden content, bro. Like, what happens if we get Biden bloopers? Please tell me do they suffocate this too?
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing. I'm among many qualified people. I'm the best qualified person for this job. I'm beginning to see why your wife.
You know what's the most impressive thing about this guy is he didn't shit the bed on the debate. Like, they injected him with some fucking testosterone and Adderall and shit or whatever, and he just, like, I thought he was gonna fucking drop on the debate. I thought he was gonna like literally jump into a big mattress and just go to sleep. Like, that was super impressive when I saw his debate with Trump.
I'm the best qualified person for this job. I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. Why you text Sanders? Why? You're getting nervous.
Right, that's so good.
Man.
Come on, man.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. Damn. When you think about it.
Okay.
The rapidly rising I don't know. I just spoke at Dartmouth on healthcare at the medical school, or not. I guess I wasn't actually on the campus, but the people from the medical school were at the. I want to be clear. I'm not going nuts. I'm not sure whether it was a medical school or where the hell I spoke, but it was on the campus. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. The president asked me to head up a cancer moonshot. Another country and annexed a significant portion of it called Crimea. Right. He's saying that it was my boss, it was his fault. Guatemala, El Salvador, and to go in and say in Honduras and say, look, I took on Putin in terms of Iraq. In terms of what was going on in Ukraine. By strengthening.
Bro, when you compare Obama and Trump and how active they were everywhere, they were like doing fucking Saturday Night Live. They're doing everything. I haven't seen this dude in so long, bro. Where the fuck is he, bro? And I thought I was gonna run like content on his ass. And dude, the last time I saw him was right before the debates with Trump. He was live on a Twitter live stream, right? And I was excited. I'm at 2,700 viewers. We were doing like whatever the fuck we were doing, IRL and stuff. And I ran home to watch his live stream. Bro, he had 1,600 viewers. And he posted on Twitter where you click the link, and he's just like in a basement talking. And I'm like, that's impossible. There's no way he's like a 1K Andy or climbing. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I think he went to 2K, which is like weird, bro. I think he hosted Kamala.
Strengthening. By investing $100 billion in education, in global warming efforts. It's a whole range of things. We can't afford it by just beginning to treat reward work as much as wealth. It get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun. Don't jump! Don't jump! Don't jump! Hey, look at it.
What the fuck? I didn't even see that one. What the fuck is his problem, bro? Yo, bro, this guy, by TOS standards, he'd get fucking permaban. Wow.
I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Hey, dude, I don't know. It's like evil has to reveal itself. You know what I mean? I mean, it always stabs you in the back, but like it always bloopers and tells you the truth. It goes like this guy admits to his fucking
to say that LGBTQT people have no civil rights. No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger. We have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it.
Oh my God. I forgot about this one. What the fuck? Wow. Wow.
It will be a big, no, I really mean it. And immediately change the law in the state of Delaware protecting transgender people. We have to eliminate the funding gap that exists between minority white and majority white and not.
Have you ever met a Joe Biden, someone who likes Joe Biden in person? Not the internet, like in person. I've never met that. Actually, I don't even see it on the internet. The only time I've ever seen it is DGG. That's their champion. They have profile pictures with his face on Twitter. Which is so weird. I'm like, why don't they adopt the symbol, like Democratic symbol? Why not? Why not? You know, why his face?
Non-white districts. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? Wow. So funny that it's either him or Trump, and like Trump's greatest line ever was like, "Oh, Hurricane Katrina, what if we just fucking nuked it?" That was my all-time fucking, because I remember I had to hear that 3 times before I said that's not real news, and my brother's like, yes, it is, right? So we had battle of content between these two.
Man, you're hard to keep up with.
You can say that, but after a good
Obama is someone who's perfect at PR, you know? Like, you can't really find bloopers with him. Like, he's calculated. He moves correct, you know? But Joe Biden, Trump has his Adderall moments where he's like, let's just nuke a fucking hurricane. And he did, dude, Trump had a really funny one. Was it injecting bleach? What was the worst one he said? Something about bleach. That shit had me floored, right? Because I'm like, Americans actually do what this guy says, like right away. Like, let's finish this.
workout, got to drink up.
All right.
Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble with Jill and Michelle.
Just let Michelle know I did drink this, all right?
Same time next week?
Same time next week. All right. You got a real dilemma, Mr. President.
I can't go every day, can I?
Imagine Obama without the horrific foreign policy. Right?
Which you like better, these or these?
Joe, they're the same.
They capture different moods.
You know what's weird? Have you noticed righties, libertarians, stuff like that in America, right? I don't know much about Canada. They don't talk about it like as much, but especially on the internet. Have you noticed Republicans will never admit that they found Obama charming? Like, they just can't admit that. And I'm like, do you like lose the war if you admit, something that you think about? You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? Like, they immediately get offended if you say something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? That's how I know they like fake their existence. You know, whether right or left, Americans are really fake. Like, you know, if you asked a Republican, hey, what's good about Obama, they'll be like nothing. But, okay, did you like a suit of his? No, I didn't. I hated the suits. I didn't like the red curtains either. You know what I mean? They do that kind of, and to me, that's never been politics. You know, politics has always been foreign policy, um, trade, um, social systems. You know, it's never really been about like bitterness and cringe. You know what I mean by that? But yikes, dude. You know, there's like one me and billions of fucking retarded people.
I didn't get a chance to flash shift in the second. I was afraid I'd go through those guys.
Fucking Joe, bro.
I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him. Corruption?
Oh, yeah.
Trump
He was going to scrap Trump. I can't believe this is fucking real. Right? You couldn't have a dream as like fucking ridiculous as this one. They were gonna fucking scrap, bro. Right? As Trump was good friends with Dana White, and he's like, yo, set it up. And Dana's like, bro. And Trump would eat Joe in a fight. Like, that would be the most one-sided boxing match, you know. Joe would be they would call him Joe Tube, like Fuzzy Tube.
Out there tweeting again this morning. I call him President Tweety.
Well, Trump is pursuing a damaging and erratic trade war without any strategy, by the way.
This guy is moving to foment hate.
But President Trump and the demagogues around the world. But if Donald
No, if I had one bet where like I could go all in, is that Trump is on premium billionaire class Adderall. I can guarantee that. Right? I can guarantee that. You know? There's even times in the Hillary Clinton election where Hillary Clinton was using fighter jet pilot pills to stay awake. Like really powerful shit. Right?
Donald Trump is reelected, he doesn't want to shed light. He wants to generate.
Like, have you ever seen interviews with Trump where he's down regulated and he's off the meds and he doesn't have that like hawk-like energy? Have you seen those, especially post-election when Joe Biden got in office? You see like a kind of like the shadow of Trump, right? You see like without the amphetamine. They're very weird. It's like, but they're like bodybuilders. They enter these amphetamines and then they come out. You know, they prepare for big seasons and stuff like that.
Heat, and he's stoking violence in our cities.
Yeah, modafinil is not an amphetamine, and it's not as good. Modafinil is shit compared to Adderall. Also, modafinil's side effects are little psychosis, like at low dose. Like you trip hard on that. Like, yeah, don't drive on that drug ever. But a lot of people say, you know, that's the one. That's the limitless drug.